a coin that watched an empire rise and fall. This looks like an ordinary coin, but it witnessed the rise and fall of a superpower. 1961. The Cold War was at its peak. The world was divided into two sides, and in that year, this coin was born, the 10 kopeek. The Soviet Union introduced this coin when it reformed its currency, turning old money into new at a ratio of 10-1. People held new coins in their hands, but old fears in their hearts. Look at the front, the hammer and sickle, workers and farmers, a red star above. The state was saying, "We are all equal." On the back, a bold number 10. Oak branches on both sides, as if the state was promising, "We will stand forever." This coin was saved by a child for candy, counted by a mother for bread, carried by a soldier for luck. It lived inside ordinary lives. While America printed "In God We Trust," the Soviet Union believed in something else. We trust the system. In 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed. The system broke. The ideology faded. But this coin survived. Today, it's not worth millions, but it carries something greater: history. This is not money. This is memory. Empires fall. Ideologies disappear. But metal remembers. If history had a voice, it would sound like a coin hitting a table. This is not just 10 kopeeks. It's the last witness of a fallen empire. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because we reveal the hidden stories behind rare coins that you won't find anywhere else. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. 10 kopeek, 1961, a coin that witnessed the Soviet era. Some coins are not just metal, they are witnesses of history. The 10 kopeek, 1961 coin of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, USSR, is one such silent storyteller. It passed through the hands of workers, soldiers, students, and mothers standing in bread lines. This small coin carries within it the story of ideology, power, struggle, and everyday life in the Soviet Union. Country, USSR, Soviet Union. Denomination, 10 kopeeks. Year, 1961. Metal, copper-nickel. Weight, approximately 1.8 grams. Diameter, 17.27 millimeters. Mint, Leningrad Mint, LMD. The year 1961 was historic for the Soviet Union. It was the time of Nikita Khrushchev, economic reforms, and the famous currency redenomination. The Soviet government decided to reform its currency to simplify calculations and strengthen public confidence. In 1961, old rubles were exchanged at 10-1, new coins and banknotes were introduced. 10 kopeek became a symbol of the new Soviet economy. On the front side of the coin, we see the state emblem of the USSR, hammer and sickle globe with wheat ears rising sun red star on top. This emblem represented workers, hammer, farmers, sickle, global socialism, globe, communist ideology, red star. Below the emblem is the inscription SSSR, USSR. This design was meant to remind citizens that every kopeek belonged to the collective power of the state. The reverse side shows large number 10, word kopek, year 1961, oak branches on both sides. The oak branches symbolize strength, stability, endurance of the Soviet state. The simple but bold design ensured that even illiterate citizens could recognize the value easily. The coin was minted by the Leningrad Mint, one of the most important mints in Soviet history. The goal was standardization of currency, economic control, psychological confidence in reforms. With 10 kopeeks in 1961, a Soviet citizen could buy bread, ride public transport, buy milk or newspaper. This coin was part of everyday survival. Today, the value depends on condition. Common circulated, $200 to $1,000 uncirculated, UNC. $5,000 to $150,000. Rare mint error, $4 million plus. The 10 kopeek 1961 was born during the height of the Cold War. While the United States was printing dollars with "In God We Trust," the Soviet Union was minting coins that trusted the state, the worker, and the system. This coin was not just money, it was propaganda in metal form. Every time a citizen used it, the state reminded them, "You are part of something bigger." Many collectors believe the design hides deeper meanings. The rising sun, future communist victory, wheat ears, food security promise globe, world revolution dream. Even the number 10 was bold and sharp, symbolizing strength and discipline. This coin witnessed long bread lines, cold winters, silent hopes. A child saved it to buy candy, a soldier carried it for luck, a mother counted it to survive the week. Coins don't speak, but they remember. In 1991, the Soviet Union collapsed. The ideology faded, the system broke. But the 10 kopeek survived in drawers, boxes, and memories. What once was power became history. Today, collectors search for sharp details, original shine, mint marks. 1961 coins are common, but perfect condition pieces are respected. For collectors, it's not about money, it's about story. Honestly, no, not millions. But rare errors, proof versions. Historical context can make it valuable emotionally and educationally. This coin once bought bread, now it buys curiosity. Empires fall, ideologies fade. But metal remembers. If history had a heartbeat, it would sound like a coin dropping on a table. The 10 kopeek 1961 is not rare, but it is important. It teaches us. Money changes, systems collapse, but stories survive.